Hi there. Nice to have you around once again. I want to quickly share with us from what I've been building on recently on relationships. Now, one of the most important key factors to building and developing meaningful and successful relationship is knowledge. Now, it's one thing for people to be in love, like each other, fancy each other, and also like to hang out with each other. But you need to understand that liking that person or being in love is not enough. It's not just enough to fall in love with somebody, because falling in love with somebody will not get you very far when it comes to building successful relationship, especially the type that leads to marriage. And so it's important that you have what we call a proper knowledge base. And this knowledge base becomes the basis for you to develop what we call emotional intelligence. There are a lot of people who are so in love and they are so emotionally unintelligent, and it becomes easy for them to be deceived because of that feeling of being in love, that they become very blind to things. People normally say that true love is blind. I tell you the truth, true love sees. In fact, if you depend on the feeling of love in a relationship and marriage, you will realize that it will not be a good foundation for you to build a meaningful relationship, either in courtship or in marriage. And so what intelligence is all about is about knowing how to deal with life, manage life issues. Because when you go out to somebody, it's no longer about you dealing with yourself. You are now learning how you need to now learn how to relate to that other person, their issues, their likes, their dislikes, things that can upset them. So it goes beyond you having learned how to deal with yourself. You now need to know how to relate to the other person. Also, with the issue of conflicts coming around here and there, by virtue of your relationship with this person, it requires intelligence to be able to deal with issues in life. And so if that intelligence is not developed individually individually for those who are involved in that relationship, they will come into issues that can actually bring apart disunity in their relationship. And so the Bible tells us in Haggai that people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And lots of relationships have been destroyed because there is no knowledge base that has put them together. A lot of people don't pay attention to books when it comes to relationships or seminars, whether online or physical. They just feel that it should just work because they've seen everybody just start something and any idea you go work. But meaningful relationships are built intentionally. And so you have to go out there, invest in yourself, invest with knowledge into you, build your mind, because your mind is a very important aspect when it comes to dealing with relationships. When you have conflicts, you have issues, you have things you need to go around, the quality of what is inside of you in your mind will always come out. And so even when at times you may not feel in love, the quality of content in your mind can actually help you out to deal with the issues you face in that relationship. So love is one thing, and it's good to be in love. It's good for people to say I love you, and you can say I love you back. But you also need to have the kind of intelligence that comes from knowledge. The knowledge that will establish your mind, establish your soul, establish your focus, and help you to know how to make the right choices and at the right times with the right persons. So you cannot actually relegate the place of knowledge. And so God himself has given us principles in his words that can help us to build successful relationships. So you can go, the word of God is the first place to go to. Also, you can go to get inspired materials in the bookshelf. You know, it's funny that people can actually spend so much time going out there at one eatery joint and buy rice, buy chicken, buy yogurt, and a lot of those things, and do not take out the time to buy a single book, and do not realize that a book on relationship is actually compressing information of so many years of successful relationships that will now help you build a path for a successful relationship. Because you need to also realize, if your relationship is successful, there are others who will now learn from behind, reading your own as a book. So do yourself a favor today. Prioritize knowledge. Put knowledge first. Begin to seek knowledge from experts, from those who teach on relationships, books, and begin to research and build yourself so that your intelligence will play a very important role in your relationships. Because You need that mental intelligence. You need that emotional intelligence to guarantee a successful relationship. Thank you for your time today. I do hope that you enjoyed this, and please subscribe down there. Click notifications so you can get information when we get new updates. Do have a lovely day. Ciao.